I'm a real-life artist and teacher at the Memorial Art Gallery. I can't wait to create with you today. We're going to use recycled materials to create a beautiful abstract work of art. Art is super cool because we can make it out of anything. We don't even need paintbrushes. Don't worry if our art looks different. It should. We're all unique in our own way, and so our art will never look the same.
Here's an example of abstract art from our collection at the Memorial Art Gallery. This print is by an artist named Ahlgren that he called Spatial Concept. The word spatial was likely used by Mr. Ahlgren here to make us think about the way we see the blue and red dots in the print. Try focusing your eyes by looking really closely at different parts of the artwork. Does it feel like there are areas that push away from you or pull towards you? The way the artist squished and moved the blue and red dots has created an optical illusion that tricks our brains into thinking that maybe this print isn't flat. Art is so powerful that it can be like a magic trick and make us feel like we're looking at something that is three-dimensional when it's really a flat two-dimensional print.
Let's get started by making sure we're wearing some clothes that can get messy. That's not right. That's better. Paint stains our clothes, so it's great to wear something that can get messy. Let's see what else we'll need.
The first thing we'll need is a piece of cardboard. It doesn't need to be perfect, and it doesn't even have to be a rectangle. We'll also use recycled materials. We're like raccoon artists, going through our recycling bin and finding new tools to use instead of a paintbrush. Last but definitely not least, we'll need some paint. This is called acrylic paint. It's just paint that you can get at any craft store. Watercolor won't work for this because it's just a little bit too thin, but acrylic will work perfect. You can use any colors that you like. These are some of my favorite colors. What are some of yours? Let's get started. I think I'm gonna start with my frosting cap. It's a really nice, perfect circle, and I think I can stamp some blue onto my paper. First, I'll dip that edge of my circle into my paint. And now that it's all covered in that nice turquoise teal, I'm gonna try stamping. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Not only can I stamp, I can also swipe my lid. I just made two completely different things using the same tool. That's the coolest thing. Whoa, careful it doesn't get away from you. I could do lots of circles. As I run out of paint, my circles start to change. How does this circle look different from that circle? I think when I start to run out of paint, it looks pretty interesting because it's got a little bit more texture. We're making an abstract painting. Abstract art is art that doesn't have to look like anything in particular. So I'm not trying to make a picture of bubbles. Even though this reminds me of bubbles, it's not an exact picture where it looks like a photograph. Abstract art is fun because we all see different things when we look at it. Someone might see bubbles here, someone else might see outer space polka dots. In abstract art, it's all about color and shape as I create different patterns and lines across my paper, or in this case, my cardboard. I can take this piece of scrap cardboard that I got from my recycling bin, and I can use it to swipe that yellow across my page. Wow, look at that. The paint dries really fast, so sometimes it doesn't mix together on my art, and sometimes it does. I'm gonna try to make a couple of lines with that stamp. Ooh. This is called printmaking as well because we're using an object to transfer pigment, which is just a fancy art word for color, from one thing to another. Oh, I like it when it swipes like that. Printmaking can be used to create multiples of something. So instead of just drawing one circle, I can use my tool to print lots of circles onto my cardboard. The coolest thing about printmaking is that we never know what it's going to look like at the very end. It's always a surprise, which really, I think most art is usually kind of a surprise at the end. I'm going to take this toilet paper tube and instead of using just the circular end, I'm going to try using the side. Oh no, I don't really like that pink spot. Let's try something different. Maybe I can take this salt container and dip it in my green, and maybe I can cover up some of that pink or turn it into something new. Oh, that's cool. It kind of looks like slime. I'm so glad that I took my time and I tried something new when I wasn't very happy with what I was making. Wow, that was so cool. Isn't it interesting how with printmaking, we can use tools like our recycled materials, our bottle caps, and our toilet paper rolls to create the same shape over and over, but in different areas. And we can even change it by using that tool in a new way. Abstract art is so fun because it can be anything. When I look at this, I thought about bubbles, but maybe you see a forest or even a funny face. What do you see in your art? Thank you so much for creating with me today. I hope to see you next time.